Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. As you can see, it's a beautiful day again. Sorry about yesterday's video. Sometimes those terrible T's, taxes and tumultuous teens can get you under. Thank you to everybody who posted words of comfort and gave me a little bit of a boost. I really appreciate it, guys. Anyway, it's all sorted, taxes are submitted, they're all good, teenagers been dealt with, that's all good, so good to go. Anyway, today's video I want to talk about two things. Number one, the weather, the cold. There's going to be a terrible cold coming to Vancouver. Apparently, the world's the coldest place on earth is in Siberia, Oleansk or something, on the other side of the earth. And what happens is whenever they get those extreme colds, there's a specific jet stream or airflow that brings that cold over to BC. And they've just hit the coldest since 2008. I mean, they hit over there in Oleansk, I'm pretty confident I'm saying that wrong. They just hit like minus 61 degrees Celsius. So apparently that really cold Siberian air is on the way over here. So we are expected to have some of the coldest weather in a very long time. They're talking about up to 25 centimeters of snow in Vancouver. So it's crazy. Obviously BC up is going to be even worse, but yeah, they say it's going to be well below the normal temperatures for this time of the year. So, and I believe it's going to hit us by Saturday. So we've got to get ourselves ready for a serious cold snap. But it would also be cool to have 25 centimeters of snow. That would be the most snow that I've ever seen in Vancouver. So, maybe we build a snowman. Hey, you know what? I need to sweep this deck and get rid of all the leaves so that the snow that falls here is clean. Then we can build a nice snowman. Okay, so that's the one thing. The other thing that's apparently also very cold at the moment is the Vancouver housing market. They just brought out new stats. They say that month over month from October, housing sales, not prices, house sales have dropped by 3.7%. But year over year, from November last year to November this year, housing sales have dropped 38%, which is, there's definitely a big drop in house prices coming. So, we are kind of sitting ready and making sure we have deposits and stuff available and hopefully our PR in place. So maybe we can actually afford a property. But it's everywhere in North America. I don't know about the rest of the world, but definitely in the US, it's even more pronounced. I saw some statistics the other day about the amount or the number of houses, or what do they call it, stock inventory that is coming onto the market compared to previous months. I mean, in certain places like Austin, there's suddenly 3,600 new houses coming on the market. Because what happened was, in the housing market, obviously everything is quite delayed, When everybody was going crazy and the prices were shooting up, people started building new houses and people started developing new projects and everything. And now that the price is starting to come down or the sales are dropping, those things are coming online. So it's probably going to be about another 6 to 8 months before the house prices hits its real low side. But it's definitely coming. I mean, I can see it everywhere. I spoke to a realtor the other day. Basically, where not too long ago, 4 or 5 months ago, people were still paying over asking price. So if you made an offer on a house, if the house was in the market for 2 million, you offered 2.2 or 2.3 million. I mean, some of these properties sold for like $500,000-$600,000 over their asking price, which is crazy. It was a bidding war. And they said that's already flipped. So it's already now, people are getting offers below their asking price and they need to start accepting those offers. Now, obviously, it's kind of runs a little bit behind because it's got a bit of a delayed effect. Because what happens is you still have people that are sitting there looking at what their neighbors sold for, and they go, oh, but he got 2 million, so I'm going to put my house in the market for 2 million. And I'm not going to come down, I'm going to wait to get the 2 million. What they don't realize is that it's not coming. And normally I can't remember what they call that effect, but normally it takes, 5, 6, 7 months with their house on the market for them to realize that, oh crap, I'm not going to be getting that. And then what happens is when the first guy sells for less, so now I'm waiting because my neighbor got 2 million, I've got my house in the market for 2 million, so now I'm waiting, I want 2 million. And then my other neighbor suddenly sells for 1.8, and then I realize, oh crap, it's going down. So there's going to be quite a shake-up in the housing market, which is not entirely a bad thing. It will definitely, I hope, make housing a little bit more affordable because, obviously there's a lot less buyers. And I was reading today about these interest rates. Although the Bank of Canada did only increase the interest rate by 0.5% this time and not a bigger number, they have also said that they are taking a look and see attitude, but they haven't called off further interest rate hikes. In the US, they've actually gone and said, they're going to keep on pushing interest rates up until 2024, or they're going to keep them high until 2024, really. So it's going to be interesting times. As a matter of interest, we actually are looking, because remember I was saying we're looking to buy a property and trying to invest and build up future, and buying a property is the right way to do. I'm no financial consultant, but buying a property is one of the most secure ways of actually building up a future. And I was sitting with friends the other day and I was like, but why, we like buying something here is kind of out of our reach. The deposit that we need to put down is just too big. It's just too much. And then we realized, but hey, we can buy a property in the US. There are avenues of purchasing and mortgaging a property in the US. And suddenly the penny dropped, because I tell you what, on this side of the line, on this side of the border, a house would cost 2 million, and on that side of the border, the same kind of house would cost $300,000, $500,000. So a lot less. Okay, granted US dollars, so there's a little bit of a discrepancy in the value, but there's a lot more properties available in the US, and they are at a much more affordable rate. So it's definitely a good idea to buy investment properties in the US. We're actually putting together something, me and a couple of friends, where we are all going to put some money in and then start buying up properties in the US, investment properties, because a lot of people out here have the same problem. We don't have the money to go and buy investment properties for ourselves, so this kind of makes sense. But I'll keep you updated on that. Anyway, folks, you all must have an absolutely beautiful afternoon, and I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.